Please, give me a moment. The way up from here leads to a bath that the Council granted exclusively to the Chrysos heirs. The bath is strictly off-limits to anyone other than the heirs. I'm willing to make an exception, considering you're guests from beyond the sky. But if I were to bring both of you in at once, I'd be blatantly disrespected. You have a very considerate partner. Follow me, then. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable, then... I won't force you, but... people hope to regard one another with bare honesty when they enter a bath. Are you willing to trust me? Thank you. You can also move a little to your left. The water is warmer there. Now place your left hand onto the bench. Lift up your arm with your palm facing forward and part your fingers slightly. Yes, you're doing great. All right. It's about time I formally introduce myself. I am Aglaya the Gold Weaver, Dressmaster of Akima, and one of the Chrysos heirs of Amphorius. The trust placed in me is how I came to lead the Chrysos heirs in our mission today. My duty may be to weave lavish robes, but I most enjoy coming to these baths in my personal time. Garments are shields, after all, hiding both our bodies and this place, though, is where we can drop our cloaks of pretense. You can open your eyes now. Look. We are joined together now. You're not wrong to think of it that way. The golden threads of Nestia entwine us, capable of sensing even the slightest quiver. We are bound to speak the truth to each other this way. You will learn the truth about this world from me, and in return, I ask for you to fulfill this pact between us. And you can expect your journey on Amphorius to be... Did you feel that? The golden threads are rippling. They reveal the distrust you still have for Akima, and you learned the legends of Amphorius from those bath sprites a while ago. But that was a sanitized version that spared you from the harsh and bitter realities of the pantheon of titans that once ruled our world. Has become the very affliction that eats away at Amphorius. An unfathomable power changed something within most of these titans, inducing their rage, and Amphorius has since fallen into eternal night, the black tide engulfing our world. Akima is now the only city to still receive light. And we owe it to Kefali's The Chrysos heirs gathered here are Amphorius' only hope. People hail us as heroes. They are counting on us to vanquish the Titans, reclaim their core flames, topple them from their thrones. And it is only upon reclaiming all core flames that the miracle of Genesis can reveal itself, granting a new... This is Amphorius' flame-chased journey. A band of heroes dedicated to slaying the gods and reclaiming the 12 core flames. With the end times before us, we are expected to lead all of our people toward the summit. Akima needs as many... The two of you may be just the reinforcements that the Chrysos... If I'm putting my hopes in the wrong place, so be it. But for Amphorius, I have laid my heart bare. And in return, I just want you to promise me to never tell the people of Arkima about the worlds beyond the sky, no matter what may happen. I'm glad to hear that. Please understand, Arkima is approaching its end, and I do not wish to give my people false hope. Can you promise me that? Thank you. The agreement between us is now complete. I apologize if this ritual upset you, but I hope you understand. I had as much as I am interested to hear your story, I'm afraid I've already taken up too much of your time. Mr. Dunn, why don't the both of you tour our holy city? See how our people make ends meet in this difficult time.
Impressive. Impeccable precision.
You are... What's... Oh! Are you the warriors that followed Lord Finon back from the front? Thank goodness. I hear you're both exceptional warriors, as masterful as the Chrysos heirs. Could you help us restore this? Nothing has been going right these days. First, those minions of Nikador attack, and now this column collapses right outside our home.
Not with human effort, of course, silly.
High Priest Treeby. Oh, Kefali on high, our prayers are heard. We won't need to trouble you any further, kind warriors.
you also chant this when we arrived in Akuma? Maybe you also have the ability to learn Ornyx's prayers too? Not at all! We have lots of priests here, but some are more gifted than others. Why don't you both try chanting? Treevee will see if you get... Wow! You got it on the first try!
A miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven. Go, bring word to the bard. Frontier heroes grace Akuma.
That's okay. There are many others like you. It just means you're meant to be a warrior. Ooh, you met Aggie, right? How did your chat go? Really? That's pretty impressive. You know, we are pretty certain there's more to your sudden arrival to Akuma. And Treevee has never seen a priest achieve resonance with Ornyx on their first try. But with this, you should be able to clear any obstacle when traveling around Emphorius. Oh, right! We came by to check if you have teleslates with you. It'll be a lot easier to... Yeah! We knew it! There are also Yanisopolis priests beyond the beyond Akuma. Like, let's see. This looks different, but it works more or less the same. Maybe... All set! Now we can contact one another with our teleslates. Only in Akuma, though. Messages won't send once you're outside Aggie's web of golden threads. Did you think we were some backwater people who don't You can also use any currency you have on you. Talantan scales will determine the value of all items, so there's no need to worry about being penniless in the Holy City. We know, right? Our Titan's Okay, time to get back to work. Have fun exploring the city. We'll see.
A miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven. A miracle. Go, bring word to the bard. Frontier heroes grace Akuma. Feats abound right here.
What are you two doing up here? I know you. Oh, you're the heroes who helped defend our city, right? Oh, you mean to... Aha! See, you met the right person. The name's Damionis, and I may have some humble insight on travel and photography. All right, pass me your photo stone. Oh, this is an entirely foreign make, but that's not gonna stop me. I'm guessing this here and that. Huh. Oh, it's no biggie. Okay, strike your poses and look at... And... we're done! Well, I mean, as long as you're happy with the... Say, I've been wanting to ask you guys something. You're not... I've heard some things here and there. I mean, refugees that just came into the city are saying that the people Lord Finon picked up are... Thalassopolis? Oh. Is that so? I thought I'd find... It doesn't matter. At any rate, Akama welcomes you.
Beloved Nympha.
Inspection complete. Nothing suspicious.
Just the two of us. Place for just the two of us.
Eyeless. My cherished Eyeless.
Nympha. My beloved Nympha.
Let's leave Akama. Does it really work?
Out of the shadow of the past, you've not stepped. Chrysos heir, the weight of the core flame, if you wish to bear.
I'll try my best, Cartonis, but why keep mentioning it if you already know I can't do it?
Here, your...
You too. You're back much quicker than I imagined. I thought that Aglaya would keep you for a bit longer. Here you go. This is the compensation I previously mentioned. I asked the most famous Grand Craft. Once again, let me offer my sincere apologies for any offense I caused during our first meeting. The one who crafted this spear must also be a renowned master. I guess there's always someone greater out there. Although I still can't imagine a world outside Amphoria's. Or perhaps I've just never given it much thought until I met you two. You've probably now heard about the tripartite prophecy that descended upon Amphorius and the mission of the Chrysos heirs. For us, pursuing the prophecy is the purpose of our journey. Therefore, thinking too much about other things is unnecessary. The reason it's a prophecy is because it appeared in the form of a miracle. No one knows exactly whose will it represents. There's another theory that it is the whispers of Kefali before their eternal slumber. It was the Skyfather who scattered their divine blood all over the land that gave rise to the Chrysos heirs. Of course, that is just one of many popular folktales. Please, don't simply dismiss it as silly superstition. The people of this world have already experienced the transition from skepticism to firm belief, and this transition wasn't easy to achieve. Me? I'm still seeking that answer myself. But if the gods favor me, I believe that my core flame... It's Nikador. I'm a soldier who was taught how to fight at a young age. From the day I was selected by the prophecy, I've regarded the Lance of Fury as my goal. One day, I'll break the lance and take the core. But discussing such a bitter topic is a bummer. I'm embarrassed since I think I'm the one who brought it up. Oh, right. Treeby mentioned that you two also use teleslates. Why don't we exchange contacts? Please, also accept these gifts as a token. Since the weather is great, why don't you two look around some more?
Ah, it's our two distinguished guests. Welcome to the dwelling of the Dromases. Well, I'm also just passing by. Really? I find it rather sweet. It's the fragrance of life. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Dan Hong. Oh, this child looks hungry. Since you are here, do you two want to try feeding the Dromas? Their feed is dry red soil and it's very clean. There's some over there. Since it's your first time feeding. Of course. That was a little unexpected. Don't worry, there's a lot more feed over there. It looks very happy. Perhaps... It seems to enjoy it a lot. It makes me envious. Me? No thanks. Please don't misunderstand. When you helped Akama, you already showed ample goodwill. I'm not too good with social contact, regardless of whether it's with people, so please don't take it to heart. Would you two like a photo with this child? In that case... Yes, it is an interest of mine. No problem. Please place the photo stone on the ground. What beautiful colors! It's the aperture, exposure index, and preset filter. Although it looks different on the outside, it actually has the same internal structure. There won't be any issues. Alright, get into position. And we're done. I hope that you like. My apologies. It's just personal preference. I like black and white. I'm glad that I could help. Then, I'll take my leave now. Please continue playing.
Ma'am, this item of yours is new. Completely new.
That's impossible. This is an heirloom that's been passed down by my ancestors. Where's the...
Although I'm not as experienced at doing appraisals as he is, I'm very confident about this. If you don't trust me, you can take it elsewhere, or I can burn it for you. You'll be able to tell once you smell it.
No way! You can't...
Hey, are you in
Forum? Which one?
the one about the rosy celestial maiden? It's getting more popular by the minute. I don't see you in there yet. Hurry up! Your outfits, Ah, brave warriors. Pardon me. I didn't expect you to be interested in... Please, take out your teleslate. I'll help you connect to Akuma's World Wound Web. Got it. Please take a look. It's back to the Grand Baths.
Dear citizens, please wake up! Damionis. That I've heard of him, but have never...
Rosie Celeste.
What's that commotion?
I wanna be high up like that too.
What are you folks going to do next?
Stop! Stop chasing after me! Don't come any closer!
He's running toward the Garden of Life. Give chase!
That guy...
I'm done.
What's all this fuss?
Celestial maiden! Celestial maiden!
Citizen, calm down. Don't do anything.
This is the Garden of Life, the holy ground of the Bow of Rift. Are you trying to
Defile the gods? No, you guys are completely wrong. The wise Circes will be proud of me. Just watch. The wisdom of Circes should be shared equally by all. I, Explorer Damionis, shall put on these wings today and touch the sky, proving to everyone that a world beyond the sky...
Wings?
That's right. Right here,
That is a giant flying amphora! You're going to fall to your death!
ridicule me all you want. I shall prove myself and remove all doubt.
You two are the distinguished...
My dear friends, I know that you must have your own reasons to hide the truth, but thank you for showing me the image from beyond the sky. Now I shall embark on this earth-shaking undertaking. Save your words of persuasion. I've made... My friend, your tone has betrayed you. I understand that you're trying to persuade—
A clever fool. That's how to describe people like him.
I'm almost moved by his persistence.
Save your words. Aquila, feel my—
What did you just say?
So, I was right? A pact? Ah!
Damionis, we're taking you in for an interrogation.
This is not going to go well. He learned something that he should never have learned. We can only hand him over to Lady Aglaya for judgment. Instead of worrying about his safety, perhaps you guys should worry about the impact of the rumors. Although no one believes what Damionis said about a world beyond the sky, the rosy celestial maiden has already spread everywhere. It's all right. I think there's only one thing you can do right now. Go to Varix Leo and share something even more interesting with him. That way, there's a chance that you can cover up the rumors. As for what happened earlier, you won't tell anyone else about it. So go now, brave.
Please, careful, not the spirit thief.
Be in awe of Georios.
Look who came to visit this mighty. Aren't you Akima's two new friends? The brave warriors from a faraway place. It's an honor to meet. Didn't anyone tell you? I'm the far-seeing eye and all-hearing ear of Akima. I see and hear every single... Brave warriors. I'm afraid that rumors. As long as the citizens like it, who cares about whether it's true or not? However, the way you two are trying to stop it from spreading further...
Don't be fooled by it. This lion loves engaging in gossip and rumors. A few days ago, when people were besmirching my tribe's honor, didn't you also turn a blind eye?
Isn't this...
The face of a lion, but the courage of a soulless hyena. You and your brothers will do anything for the sake of entertainment, even encouraging despicable acts such as fabricating history. There's no limit to how low you would stoop.
How could you call that a fabrication? At most, it's just a little, reinterpretation. Artistic.
Shut it. Do as they say. Otherwise, I'll turn you into iron dust.
You got it. I'll fix that. I assure all of you that from now on, you'll no longer hear the words Rosy Celestial Maiden.
Don't misunderstand. I'm just annoyed at that line. Also, Finon seems to think highly of you guys. If you were to be disposed of for such a trivial reason. Pray for the best, outsider. Pray that this farce has not reached the ears of Aglaya.
No danger detected. But never let your guard down. Hey! Over here! We've been waiting for quite some time. Where have you two been? We've been waiting here for quite some time. Even our wings are tired. Wow, you guys are well informed. You even know about the World Wound Web? Young people sure are full of energy. But it's been such a busy day. Where would we find the time to surf the web? What a strange thing to say. Anyway, let's go. I hope Aggie isn't annoyed from waiting too long.
Today, we will tell the story of
Faith can dispel.
Oh, right! You can see the abyss from here! It's quite a nice place for a photo. Look! The Gate of Infinity! It's very eye-catching, isn't it? That's where we met! Oh well, the past cannot be recreated. All we can do is follow the prophecy and move forward. Those are two different concepts. We can draw upon the power of the Veil of Evernight through prayer, and then salvage necessary items from the past for our own use. It isn't actually reversing time.
I don't know how long I'll be able to. Have you heard? Seems like all...
Aggie, we're back!
Thanks for your hard work. Is there any news from Trian?
Not yet, but we've already figured out where the deserters are headed to. With a little more time, we'll be able to track down the location of Castrum Kremnos.
Oh, he's that candid with the two of you. Castrum Kremnos, both Nikidor's territory and their current abode, is a moving city-state enveloped in fog. Let's talk about something less serious for now. Would you mind giving the three of us some space, Treeby?
Of course. Hope you like this gift.
As Treeby mentioned, the both of you spared no effort in protecting the Holy City. I would like to present you with a gift in recognition. If you are to stay in Akima, you'll need a place to rest. this gift. Welcome to your private bath chamber. I'm glad that you're satisfied with the arrangements. Here. Oh, finished exploring? I still have one last special gift for you. Come this way. I'll explain it to you. It's not your average wash basin. This ceremonial vessel belonged to the Chrysos heirs and is now my gift to the book. You have learned, to some extent, about the history of Amphorius and of the holy city Arkema. Now, I wish for both of you to witness the journey of the Chrysos heir. In ancient times, Fegusa, the Chalice of Plenty, concealed the beginning of the world amidst billowing waves. When the ancient ocean priests discovered that place, they used spirit water to build a barrier in order to prevent the site from being disturbed by external forces. However, they also left behind a passageway. That passageway is none other than the ceremonial basin in front of you. Clear yourselves of all distracting thoughts and wash your faces with the spirit water inside the basin. When you next open your eyes, you shall witness for yourself the Vortex of Genesis, a great sanctuary that houses the original divinity of the 12 Titans. It's also the place where the prophesied miracle of Genesis will occur. For your first time, I shall personally guide you into the depths. Close your eyes and hold your breath. Sever all other sounds and let my whispers fill your ears. Take a handful of the pristine water. Lift your palms in front of your chest and feel the water gently flow away through your fingers. Sink deeper and do this once more. Submerge your wrists in the spirit water. Familiarize yourself with its temperature, its touch. Spread your fingers. Then lower your head and search for the palms of your hands. Feel the spirit water flow against your face until all of your senses are submerged, floating, sinking, diving into the depths. You now stand at the heart of this world. Now, I require your honesty. This is no laughing matter. It's an interrogation. While the both of you were roaming the city, someone was paying attention to your every move. Unfortunately, you have broken your promises. The Holy City's fate is as fragile as thread. I must exercise prudence in order to eliminate sources of potential disaster. I will grant the both of you another chance to mend our broken trust. The Golden Thread shall judge on my behalf.
We meet again, distinguished guests.
Castress will be your executioner. A reasonable request. It is indeed my oversight for failing to tell you everything in time. There have always been people in Amphorius who looked beyond the skies. Indeed, there used to be a usurper nation that spared no expense in constructing skyships with the desire to break through the blue sky and reach the stars. However, Aquila's divine punishment fell the instant the fleet of skyships took flight. An entire city-state, along with all of its It's not that Amphorius is unwilling to head toward the stars. Yet, anyone who even thinks about breaching the firmament would undoubtedly infuriate the gods, causing this land of the living to burn, and an entire nation of mortals to perish. The Eye of Twilight is only one example of this. This is forbidden territory which can never be ventured into. Divine punishment has never been fair. As Okima's guardian, I must do the same. This is a world dominated by Titans, and that order can only be toppled by the Chrysos heirs. Therefore, the only thing that I can do right now is to ensure that the both of you remain devoted. 3 steps, Castress.
Yes, Lady Aglaia.
I shall ask you 4 questions. Dishonest answers will cause the golden thread to vibrate, while truthful responses, the number of times that the thread trembles, is the number of steps forward that the executioner will take. If she isn't standing behind you after all 4 questions have been asked and answered, the both of you will have passed.
You'll fall asleep amid the warm embrace of flowers and feel no pain. That I can guarantee.
If you treat your lives as mere trifles, then you may do as you wish. Well then, let us begin. Question, Outlanders. Why have you come to Amphorius? Jokes cannot conceal your true intentions. Opportunities are fleeting, and you've just... Question 2. Outlanders, why did you lend your aid to Akima? You've let your anger consume you. Question 3. Outlanders, if the current situation changed dramatically, could you eventually point your blades at Akima and its citizens? Trying to hasten your demise by being glib with your response? I can certainly satisfy your desire. A step... Final question. Outlander. An unknown but surging power exists within your body. Are you willing to use it? Response to a question with another question indicates intense suspicion and resistance. All 4 questions have been asked, and the golden thread has exposed your hesitations. While you may be a ray of hope that fell into Amphorius, you may also be a threat to Amphorius. For the Holy City, I am willing to bear all the traits that others despise, and use every heartless, yet effective trick in the book. Castris, please, give our guests a merciful farewell.
Don't be nervous. Please, relax.
Wait! This story can't...
Finan?
Not quite, friend. You're still alive and kicking. You've been on Amphorius for such a short time. Even someone as ruthless as Thanatos wouldn't end a journey so hurriedly. Aglaya, as the first local to encounter them, I have some thoughts I would like to share regarding their fates.
Do, speak your mind.
When I first met them in the Abyss, I was wary of them as well, and never let my guard down throughout our journey back to the Holy. However, during the battle to defend Akima, we fought side by side numerous times. The look in someone's eyes in moments of life and death never lies. And I was able to detect the conviction in their eyes back then. Please believe a warrior's intuition. At present, Akima is desperate for aid, and I am loath to lose 2 allies just like that. Isn't this what Miss Castris believes as well?
Yeah. I'm more willing to view death as a peaceful farewell than a punishment.
I see. So 2 crisis heirs are willing to vouch for you. It seems my actions were too high. Finan, will you fulfill your duty as host and look after our distinguished guests?
Well, I'm not good at formalities. I'll do my best.
Cass... Next time.
I will.
Now, it's time to welcome the newcomers to the Vortex of Genesis. As you both have chosen to trust these Outlanders, ensure they are at... Regardless of your choice, the Chrysos heirs will continue to follow the Finan's words have convinced me to make an exception for you. Whether you stay or go after this is for you to decide.
Sorry, should have gotten here earlier. Please, hear me out before you make up your mind. I swear by the honor of the Chrysos heirs here, that your lives were never in danger. Before the interrogation started, Miss Castorus already sent a message to me, hoping that I would stop Aglaya.
Only a select few can sway Lady Aglaya, and Lord Finon is one of them.
Oh, please stop. Aglaya. She has long sealed her heart in ice for Maybe this is the price of being a demigod. Standing among mortals, yet... One more thing to explain. Let's not worry about that for now. You'll soon find out that Amphorius's deepest secrets are all hidden here. Well, first, kindly look upward. What you see right now is the astral zodiac of the Vortex of Genesis, divided into 12 parts that record the flame-chased journey of the Chrysos heirs. The 12 vacant signs symbolize the 12 titans of Amphorius, while each illuminated constellation represents one core flame that mankind has restored to its rightful place. The generations before us paid a heavy price for that. The journey of the Chrysos heirs once faced immense hurdles and made no progress for a very... It was Aglaya and Tribi who rallied the Chrysos heirs from all over the world once again, leading us to re-embark on this prophesized journey.
And they are the only two demigods in the Holy City.
Worry not. In the past, the Titans were the pillars of the world. Yet the prophecy's revelation is that these 12 pillars must be shattered, and the world's order reconstructed. But here's the problem. After the fall of the old gods, someone must hold up the broken pillars, and fill the vacant seats until the coming of the miracle of Genesis. Otherwise, the entire world will collapse before the prophecy comes true. Aglaya and Tribi have already laid their own gods to rest, making them now both human and divine, as well as the bearers of Amphorius's fate. Bringing down the Titans, retrieving the core flames, and filling the vacant seats. This is the mission of the Chrysos heirs.
Mission? Huh.
When it comes to the 12 Titans, no words can describe them more vividly than the wisdom. Why not step forward and listen to them for yourself? So, did you hear it? The first time I heard the voices of the Titans, I was just the boy playing with swords, oblivious to the meaning of life. To this day, I still don't know why the prophecy chose me. But I'm grateful for it. Without this journey, All right, that's enough of my story. I want to extend a heartfelt invitation to you. Join the Chrysos heirs, and aid us in hunting down Nikedor and retrieving the core flame from the Titan of Strife. If you still harbor doubts, I'll do my best to provide you with answers. The path ahead is bound to be perilous, and I won't impose my will upon you. Yet, if you choose to stay, I, Finam, from Aedes Elizabeth.
Thawing the ice in Lady Aglaya's heart won't be easy, but I will do my best as well.
That's wonderful to hear. I've always believed that the journey of the Chrysos heirs is not meant to be the saga of a select few, and that we must unite all potential allies, especially heroic figures like you. Once we triumph in the battle against Nikedor, that should dispel Aglaya's doubts.
Lord Finon, our guests seem quite weary. Should we have them return to the bath chamber for some rest?
My apologies, I got a bit carried away. It's been a long first day for you here on, and be sure to rest well in the bath chamber. I trust that Trianne will have returned with news about Castrum Premnos by the time the two of you are fully recharged.
Let me stay here a little longer in this body.
I'd love to go in and take a look.
Aggie, this campaign is going to turn out fine.
Do not harbor doubt, teacher. As the interpreter of the prophecy for the Chrysos heirs, any uncertainty in your words may undermine people.
All right. But it's just you and us here. By the way, Aggie, I was actually wondering, when you were in the vortex earlier...
Certainly not.
Phew,
Why even bother to ask? If you were truly convinced of my intent to harm them, you
sure don't miss a thing. We're just curious. What is...
Initially, My plan was to use the threat of banishment to test their resolve and perseverance, but I noticed a sense of unease in Castris. She trusted in them and even reached out to Finan in secret, believing I was unaware. Therefore, I took advantage of the situation and changed the threat from banishment to execution to see if the two could remain firm under the most extreme pressure. Simultaneously, it might also strengthen their bonds with Finan and Castris.
Do you have to go to such lengths for the battle against Nikador? That's going to make it a lot tougher for you to gain their trust.
That's not important. You and I will eventually step off the stage and leave Anthorius' fate in the hands of others. That's the
Yeah.
The prophecy of deliverance is nothing if not ambiguous. It urges us to defy the gods, yet refrains from providing a clear glimpse of what lies ahead. Right now, it is people's faith in the prophecy that unites them around the Chrysos heirs. Should a time come when their faith is shaken, all will crumble. Hence, we must be prepared. When our task is to craft the armor for the Deliverer, what harm is there if you and I don humble attire?
Eggy, have you noticed... You keep saying you don't believe in humanity's altruism, but your actions are a counterexample.
Perhaps it's because my humanity is distancing itself from me. Another never-ending dawn. How bright is the day, and how long is the night. The golden thread hangs unusually silent today, as if the heavens, earth, and ocean are all holding their breath. Could they be mourning the impending downfall of a titan? Unwinding in a bath sounds appealing now. Would you care to join me?
Let's go, Eggy. When have we ever been able to say no in all these hundreds of years?
Let's improvise.
Detonate!
Until everything burns to ashes! Firefly Type 4 in position.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
Be of your body and mind.
Who invited you?
This is more than sets the seas ablaze!
Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Yeah. The truth burns clear. Everything in this world is bleeding. No manner. Huh?
Fight to live!
Time to cleanse the filth.
Attack!
Take your positions.
May the foul stench. Who invited you?
Let me compensate you!
Let me stay here a little longer in this body.
Hey, great to see you here.
Entrusting our fates to two strangers? Is this mad?
Maybe both. You should really make more friends, Mighty.
Heroes, your attention, please. Trian has returned with news. For the first time in many years, we have dispersed the fog around Castrum Kremnos and verified its location. The awaited moment has finally arrived for the Chrysos heirs. Our path forward is now clear. Vanquish Nikador, the violent Lance of Fury, and bring the core flame of strife back to Akama. This is an arduous mission, and I must heed the voices of all to determine the best should you harbor any thoughts. This is the moment to bring them forth.
I, Finan, of Aedes Elysiae. Furthermore, I recommend the two warriors from foreign lands. They have fought alongside me against Nikador's double.
I, mighty from Castrum Kremnos. Nikador has become corrupted over the years. His pride waning, but his might endures. Victory only lies in assembling a...
I'm willing to join as well, to help guide departing souls and ease everyone's burdens.
I concur with your opinion. Though his divinity has faded, Nikador remains a formidable adversary. Yet, I cannot jeopardize all of your lives in one single battle. As we speak, the Hand of Shadow remains missing. The Eye of Twilight is still coveting our land, and Circes and Orynyx present significant threats, despite their lack of overt hostility toward humanity. Even with two demigods protecting the Holy City, the risk is too great. Hence, Castris, you must remain here. Your place is not on the front lines, and the battlefield is best left to the warriors.
I understand.
As for the two foreign warriors, select one to accompany you, Finan. placing both esteemed guests on the front.
She excels in wielding a range of weapons, and her flaming lance has quelled the enemy's advances multiple times. Mighty and I are both better at offense, so from a tactical standpoint, would you be willing to fight alongside us? If you have no objections. Aglaya, the three of us will take—
Midamos, Castrum Kremnos was your home. Your people were once Nikador's followers. Yet, you've chosen to— Do you swear, upon Kefali's body, to make this mission of the Chrysos heirs your foremost duty?
When Nikador succumbed to madness, they stopped being a god to my people. I will use my wrath as a human to strip that god of their authority. As for the core flame, and if that is the objects you desire, you can have it. I have no interest in becoming a replacement god.
How generous! But I'm not the type to accept charity, so I'll definitely be the one who deals the final blow through Nikador's heart.
The party that will embark on the expedition to Castrum Kremnos is decided. Finan from Ides Elysiae, Mighty from Castrum Kremnos, and the distinguished guest from the Outlands. I, Aglaya from Akima, Chrysos heir and the demigod who bears Nestia's divine authority, hereby bless your journey ahead. Trian will open the gate that will lead you to Castrum Kremnos. May the golden thread guide you on your journey and bring you safely home.
Blow, wind, blow! All the way to Castrum Kremnos! Woohoo! Snowy, D, let's fly!
We don't have wings on our backs, Trian. Can you open a—
Oh, a gate! Oh, boring.
Were you expecting actual city gates? It's true, Trian is very playful, but she's the best gatekeeper in Amphorius. Her sentry gate never fails.
Instead of worrying about gates, why don't you take the time to think about how the three of us are supposed to fend—
That's not like you at all, Mighty. Don't tell me you're scared.
All right. Sentry gate is opening soon. Right now! Snowy, D, and newbie little gray are... Slay! Slay! We, Treeby, Trian, and Trinan from Yanisopolis, messengers of the Chrysos heirs and the demigods who bear Yanis's. May fate show you benevolence and seal away all paths that lead, and throw open all gates that lead to victory.
It's quieter than I expected.
It's corrupted. But this is Castrum Kremnos.
Times really have changed. Even Nikador's own lands are on the verge of collapse. I haven't seen—
If even half of Castrum Kremnos' old might remains, it would mean that this is the outer city corridor. It used to be heavily guarded by soldiers. Even with the two of us working together, we would— Think whatever you want.
Yeah, Kremnos used to be the place every warrior longed for. Kind of a shame you didn't live in that era full of strong warriors, eh, Mighty? If all the heroes of the past hadn't fallen one after another, I wouldn't be the only worthy opponent.
Are you scared? It's still not too late.
No, I'm just thinking about the warriors who also braved this very corridor in the past. The fortress may be in ruins now, but what we're about to do is no different from what they were striving for back then. Let's go. We'll take back the core flame of strife. Those are the only two paths to glory we can choose from. How does it feel to be home again after so long?
Not here. I lived in the inner city.
Oh, as befitting of the Crown Prince of Kremnos.
There. Once we pass through that gate, we'll
finally see some soldiers roaming about.
They're minions who succumbed to depravity. Smashing them to pieces would be the greatest.
It seems enemies aren't the only things stopping us. This bridge has fallen into disrepair. I suppose even
Sorry to disappoint, but the outer city was built by convicts.
No wonder it's so fragile. Maybe these people were taking their grievances out on you.
Doesn't matter. There's no shame in resistance here. Whether it's from an adversary or...
Except now, it's stopping the people trying to kill Nikador. It's moments like this that make me miss Treeby's power. Oh, Treeby taught you? I have to say that the ability to perform miracles is innate. Without a priest's resonance, an ordinary person would fall into a coma after chanting. But since you volunteered, please. Amazing! You do have the touch. And it's broken again. I guess even a Titan's power isn't enough to stabilize this bridge.
Just like the soul of a criminal. Fragile.
Look, the gate opened.
Genius. We never would have known if...
Let's go. We can take a detour from the broken... Look! In the sky! That's...
The Blade of Fury. Even if the
It's... magnificent.
You haven't seen it at its most magnificent. That's the giant sword Nikador used to destroy Aquala's heavenly kingdom long ago. Followed by once. It's not just a weapon. It's the faith of the Kremnoan people. Souls who died heroically on the battlefield will further temper the blade in Nikador's hand. Such is the Titan's conquest. Nikador, the Titankin. And the people who have faith and strife sweep away all their enemies.
I think you're exaggerating a little. I can think of at least 3 losses.
There's no shame in losing to those who conspire and plot in secret. Those weak and despicable...
True. Better to die in battle than return even in glory. The Kremnoan people have always been straightforward. They spend their whole lives running to the battlefield. No wonder Zagreus loves teasing you. But that's all in the past. Guess what I'm thinking, Mighty?
Probably nothing good. Keep it...
This isn't just an expedition. It's also a battle to determine a victor. Since we're already here, why don't we have a match, just you and me? Let's recreate the original. Show me what the grandest fighting competition in Castrum Kremnos was like. Let's gild this expedition with another layer of glory, and compete to see who can kill the most crazed Titankin. How about...
What's the prize?
The privilege of delivering the final blow to Nikador.
Interesting.
I know, Mighty. He prefers to fight alone. There are 2 paths ahead. You and I will take the same one. We won't compete on who's fastest, but on the number of trophies. So we'll each be responsible for our own tally. Don't worry, I won't add her kills to my own count.
Doesn't matter to me, even if you do. You don't know the lay of the land, so I'll give you a 10-step head.
He already thinks he's won, but I won't decline the offer either. Made it. Hopefully the enemies on this side are worthy of our combined might.
Impeccable precision.
Finally, opponents who look... Let's go! We're going...
Sam in position. Attack!
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Like fire until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a fight to live! Immerse yourself
The mood
in
is
it.
set. Let the show begin!
Yeah. The truth burns clear as if everything in this world is bleeding.
Still the same old.
Huh? Set the seas ablaze! towards the root of the problem.
Be of your body and mind.
Who invited you?
Still the same old. Fight to live!
This is more than a battle.
Set the seas ablaze!
Rhythm get messed. Huh. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Immerse yourself in it. Time to cleanse the filth. The truth burns. Everything in this world is bleeding.
No manners, huh?
Everything is where
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Attack detected. Fight to live! Be of your body and mind.
Joining the battle. Detonate.
Who invited you?
May the Faust. Yeah.
That's 2 down. Not a bad start. We fought them together, so naturally I can only take half the credit. That's what I call fair play. Don't worry, Mighty is strong, and so am I. Did you see the look in his eyes? He's racked, but nothing is more important to Mighty than his people and glory. The city may be in ruins, but Krem knows. Now that we've sent him away, he can go have a good cry wherever he wants. We've been both friends and foes since the day we met. Working with him always brings out my competitive side.
Why are you just standing there? Giving up already?
What do you know? We're talking strategy here. Let's go. The competition might not be the real goal, but I still really... Whoa. That's impressive. Huh? When did you...
I told you before you don't know the lay of the land in this city. That's... And just so you know, I'm at...
Wow! Seems like luck is on your side. Our path was a little lax on security. Not to worry, though. I'll catch up once we...
Assuming you can get across. Do you see the lightning bolt strike?
It doesn't look like ordinary lightning, which means mindlessly running across would... There happens to be a prophecy tablet here, though. Let's go take a look. Maybe it'll help us. Great. Should be How's it going? Oh, you look stumped. I'll be going on ahead, though.
Mere lightning won't stop a warrior of Castrum Kremnos.
Whoa! You're nimbler than I thought.
Worry about yourself. There's an endless abyss below us. That's more like it.
You practically have 9 lives, and on top of that, you're lucky. I'm almost jealous. That was a close one. Thankfully, we both have a remarkable... So, this is a lounge. It feels out of... This is... doesn't look like the rest of the things that were left behind. It looks kind of... I can't read the runes, either. Must be written in an ancient language of Castrum Krem. What does that mean? Don't worry. We have an expert next door. We can show it to Mighty when we... Though that does remind me. I've been wondering how you can understand the language and writing we use in Amphorius when you're from beyond. Did Amphorius have more dealings with worlds beyond the sky than we thought? But nothing like this was ever Maybe your arrival will overturn many things we thought we knew. It's a gadget that records your voice. Why don't you hold on to it? It makes us give you something to show for your trip. Wait! Don't leave yet. Just regular old... There's a thick layer of dust. Guess no one's... It was a city of warriors. They look the same as anyone else. They just have traditions that are slightly... Well, we've turned over every nook and cranny. It's time to move on. Wait, what's that creature doing? Is it trying to stop us? It even killed its own comrade. They truly have no honor to speak of. The road ahead is blocked by the iron ball. Can you... No, that's not going to work. It really isn't. Castrum Kremnos is Nikador's territory, after all. The environment... In principle, there should be an instrument used by time priests. Not bad. Something feels different about you already. Why don't you give it another go? That's it! Nice work!
Stay instead.
The truth for everything in this world is bleeding.
Initiate cleanup. Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Immerse yourself in it.
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
This is more than a battle. Set the seas ablaze!
Rhythm get messed up.
Immerse yourself in it. Be of your body and mind.
Still same old.
Fight to live!
Rhythm.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Joining the battle.
Every victory is hard won.
From the sound of things, we're about to lose if we don't step it up.
Take your
The
positions.
truth, everything in this world is fleeting.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Initiate cleanup. Detonate.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Like until everything burns to ashes! Be of your body and mind. Fire sets the seas ablaze! Scared yet? This is fight to live!
Stay in step.
Yeah. Every victory is hard won.
Careful. We're getting very close to the Blade of Fury.
Let's improvise.
Sam in position. Attack!
Immerse yourself in it until everything burns to ashes! The truth, everything in this world is bleeding. Fire sets the seas ablaze! No manners, huh?
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
This isn't fight to live! Immerse your time to cleanse the filth. Set the seas ablaze! Every victory is hard won.
This is the center, all right. My thoughts exactly. You have the heart. If the records are correct, directly beneath the Blade of Fury lies the world-renowned Kremnos Arena. Of course, glory is ours.
Approaching now are the duo of gladiators whose names strike terror at all who hear them. The one, the only, Dark Swordmaster, Inon!
Immerse yourself. Yeah.
The mood is set. Just let the show begin.
Set the seas ablaze!
Rhythm get messed up.
May the be of your body and mind.
I'll catch up.
Firefly fight to live!
Ooh, what a savage hit! The baseballer shows no mercy to their enemies! Can you hear that? The crowd's roaring in approval!
It's bleeding. Who invited you? Everything is where those stars give these trailblazers your blessing. Attack detected. Fight to live!
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Yeah. No.
Join the attack!
Allow me to protect.
Sam, detonate!
Who invited you? Who will it be?
Marvelous teamwork! These two gladiators!
Your blessing. Like until
This illusion of yours are serious.
the truth burns everything in this world.
Must also contend with the noise from outside the arena. How unfortunate!
Firefly type. May the Faust and yeah. Are you calibrated, everyone?
Take your positions.
Fight to live! Be of your body and mind.
Will them
The
get
truth
messed up?
for everything in this world is bleeding.
Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Huh? Everything is ordained by the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Joining the battle. Attack! Attack detected.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Let's improvise.
No manners, huh? Be of your body and mind. The truth for everything in this world is bleeding.
I'll catch up.
Like fire until everything burns to ashes! Sets the seas ablaze! Who invited? Huh? Fight to live! Everything is where those stars give these trailblazers your blessing. No manners, huh? Sets the seas ablaze! Immerse yourself in it. Time to cleanse the filth. The truth for everything in this world is bleeding.
With their exceptional strength and perfect teamwork, these two gladiators have bested every opponent!
But the glory they've been striving for has not come as anticipated.
How disappointing. No sign of the tight...
They're most likely in the soul forging zone. The path is right behind you.
Thanks! What about you?
I'll take the other path. It's crawling with me.
You've definitely had the upper hand in this competition.
Well, it's not every day you see a view like this. Go ahead and capture it with the photo stone. So, that friend of yours. You guys mentioned her name in the Vortex of Genesis. I must say, her name is pretty unconventional, wouldn't you? You must really value your friendship with her to go through all this effort to document the journey for her. Ah, that's unfortunate. Honestly, seeing how you both look out for your friend has furthered my trust in you. A person's true character often comes to light in their friendships. Most of what my teacher taught me has slipped away, especially in these tumultuous times. Friends, let's keep going. We can't let Mighty Mouse get too full of it.
Inspection complete. Nothing suspicious. Impressive.
There!
Impeccable
All done.
precision.
Let's move on. According to Mighty, we need to go deeper into Castrum Cremna. But there's another exit here. I wonder maybe we can use the iron ball to smash through the roadblock. Hopefully. There's one upstairs. Maybe we can choose any path you like. It's entirely up.